Welcome to my Desert Only Ironman episode 13, or lucky number 13. Beginning this episode off, I did a inventory of scarab mages. I got some raw lobster and raw bass, so that's always good for future Calphite runs. If you saw the thumbnail, I'm sure you know what's coming in this video. It didn't come very easily. It was a lot of grinding just to get one experience lamp, but I finally ended up getting it after quite some time. But before that happens, I did a little bit more Alcared guards. I ended up getting level 44 prayer, which is my first prayer level in maybe 5 episodes or maybe like 2 months or so. I have not really done too much prayer lately. I got one clue scroll. It actually got me 100k value, but it was just because of the teleport scrolls. The only teleport scrolls I can really use are Narda, which those were not. I ended up getting level 36 Herblore. I'm very close to that 38, so I can make prayer potions soon. So just to outline kind of what my goals are in this video is just to try and do whatever I can to get a random event so I can get that experience lamp that would get me level 5 hunter so I can start the hunter grind. In my last video, if you are not familiar with Ultimate Ironman Verf, he has a Karumja only Ironman series. He chopped thousands of teak logs just to get his fletching level up, and he left a comment in my last video saying that the best way to get experience lamps would be chopping teaks. So I took that to heart in this video, and I chopped and I chopped and I chopped, and I fletched all the logs into the stocks. The only problem is the logs, when you chop them, you get 85 experience and you only get 27 experience for the fletching. So the woodcutting levels were going a lot faster than the fletching levels were. Actually, they were pretty close just because woodcutting was about 10 levels higher than fletching. I think I started this video out at level 62 woodcutting. I ended up getting close to like 600,000 or 700,000 experience in woodcutting, which if you do the math of 85 experience per log, you're probably closing in on maybe like 8,000 logs, and then just having to fletch those. So these are just every clip. I was woodcutting and fletching pretty much all week that I played this game. There's really not much else happening. So my goal was to either get that experience lamp or stop at 75 woodcutting. That would be my magic trees, and then I would just take a break and see if I get it some other way. One of the goals I do have, which is a very far out goal, would be level 69 fletching, which would get me the opportunity to make rune crossbows, which won't come anytime soon, but you can get rune bars from implings as well as Calphite Queen, and then obviously I can get the stock from the magic trees. But anyways, I ended up finishing it up at level 71 woodcutting. I'm very close to level 72, but once I got the experience lamp, I decided that I just need to stop, and I probably won't touch woodcutting for a very long time. As well as in all of these clips, you'll see in the bottom right hand corner of my inventory, I got a lot of bird's nests. The bird's nests I can use later on for herblore, and all the seeds are just tree seeds, so I can't use. The new update for the Kebos Lowlands did have potato cactus seeds added to certain types of bird nests, but not these bird nests, which is kind of upsetting, but it's how it's always been. You can't really get any other seed but tree seeds from a tree. So if I could maybe use those later on down the road in the cactus patch in Alcarid, but I guess I'll just have to look past that. So level 61, I thought level 61 fletching was the rune crossbow, but it was actually the adamant crossbow. Level 61 is what you need range-wise to wield it. And level 62 fletching will be the last fletching level I get, as there is the random event, the impling. I haven't got a genie in months, but I've got maybe 3 or 4 of these implings in a row, maybe even closer to like 5 or 6. And finally, after a whole week of grinding on just teak trees, I get that book and level 5 hunter. If you are new to the channel and you haven't really caught up on any of the other videos, level 5 hunter allows me to catch birds in the desert. The birds in the desert are now my way of training hunter. I'm at level 13 hunter. You can do tracking hunting in the desert as well. I think they're called like Dirt Devils. They give 66 experience. The birds give 47 and a half. Just testing it out earlier, I found that catching the birds with 2 traps would be faster than just doing one run of the tracking, but I can't use 2 traps until level 20, so I'll just be tracking once I hit level 13, go to 20, and then go back to birds. And then at level 47, I can finally catch orange salamanders. What you see here is I'm finishing up the easy diaries for the desert. All the desert ones can be completed in the desert for the easy. The rest of them I'll never be able to do medium, hard, or elite, but the easy ones I can complete. And catching that bird was the last step I needed. So I'm going to go ahead and claim my reward. The reward itself is pretty useless except for the experience lamp. You get an amulet that gives you noted goat horns, which I guess is useful in some ways, as well as I can now have 4 charges on my scepter, but I don't have a scepter, so when I get it, I guess 4 might be helpful, but I don't think I'll ever get a scepter. And then I can exchange noted artifacts to the archaeologist out by the agility pyramid, but I don't really do that either, so just the experience lamp to get me level 37 herblore is all I'm going to be able to do here. That gets me under 2500 experience to getting level 38. Again, if you're new to the series, by catching implings barehanded, I can now get snapegrass from eclectic implings. And finally, here's one clip outside of the desert. After getting level 5 hunter, I decided to see how long it took me. It took me almost 10 days of playing, only 19 minutes away from that, and that is quite some time. I hadn't really looked at this since it was on 5 days, and that was a long time ago. So if you're looking to see how long it would take you to lamp to level 5, it would take you about 10 days of playtime based on just RNG and all the random events. Trying to get this last random event, I ended up maybe doing seeing the same ones 3 or 4 times. There was the boot camp one, and then the one where they lock you in jail. I saw each of those I think 3 times each. So finally, just to describe my goals for the upcoming video and in the near future, I will be going for level 60 hunter just straight away. That will allow me to get eclectic implings barehanded, as well as everything that comes underneath that, like the gourmet implings, essence implings, young implings, earth implings, and baby implings. In the next video, I'll outline more of what the items are that I can obtain from these, just so I can go ahead and show you why I needed hunter, just so I can get some better materials so I can kill Calphite Queen a little bit more efficiently. A lot of it is d'hide related. You can get some good blue d'hide, and then there's also some other items as well that I just needed. There's better food. The gourmet impling has a chance of giving swordfish, sharks, things like that. Not a lot of them, but any little bit helps. If it saves me at Calphite Queen, then it's all I needed. But anyways, thanks for watching the video. Look forward to a new video soon. Hopefully I can keep getting these out quickly. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up.